Now on Sunrise, we're just 48 hours out from the Great Minnesota Get-Together, with major changes to know before you get there.
One that will cost you before you walk through the gates.
And the high humidity continues in the backyard. It's even driving a little bit of fog across parts of the viewing area. We're going to be dropping dew points in a big way. We might even need the sweater this weekend. We're tracking the fall in your forecast.
This much water is unusual.
Plus, a popular tourist attraction in Minnesota partially closed after massive flooding, when they expect to reopen at 6:15.
And at 6:45, a safety warning for parents on a wildly popular doll.
KARE 11 Sunrise at 6 starts now.
All right, welcome in. 6 o'clock, everyone. Jason Hackett and Lauren Lemanchek back with us in the house as we get ready to kick off the fair here in just a couple of days.
I heard the weatherman say it's gonna be a good day today.
I think that we should take a drive and get away somewhere. Top down. Call up all our friends and maybe they can meet us there. Sundown, yeah. Ooh, such a good day today. Ooh, time to come out and play. Ooh, such a good day today. WTOL 11. WTOL 11.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here today on a Tuesday.
On a soggy Tuesday.
Yeah.
A thunderstorm Tuesday. It's not the same. I was trying to do the alliteration.
No.
This is Charlotte Today.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday. You are indeed watching Charlotte Today. We're so glad that you're here. I'm Colleen Odegaard along with Eugene Robinson on this lovely Tuesday.
Lovely Tuesday, and I'm already eating food.
Right now on First Coast News at noon, a 14-year-old accused of killing his parents stands before a judge today. The latest on Trevor Lee's court appearance and when he could go to trial.
And we are keeping a close eye on our beaches as dangerous rip currents and other dangerous beach conditions continue to ramp up due to Hurricane Erin. I will have the latest.
And the Main Street Bridge is back open in downtown Jacksonville after closing for hours this morning. Coming up, details about the collision that shut the bridge down.
Streaming on First Coast News Plus. This is First Coast News on your side at noon.
And thank you so much for joining us on First Coast News at noon. I'm Jeannie Blaylock. Right now, let's check in with meteorologist Lee Southwick. Today is a weather impact alert day, and I've heard some surfers say they're excited about big waves. But Lee, I know you are saying it's just too dangerous to get in the water at the beach.
Yeah, you know, I know the surfers are going to be out there. Tim Deegan taught me well. I understand that they will go.
A bold declaration from Attorney General Pam Bondi this afternoon, just about 3 hours ago. She took to X, praising the Trump administration's law enforcement surge for making the district safer. It's good to be with you on the news at noon. I'm Simone D'Alba. Bondi says just last night, 52 arrests were made, including an MS-13 gang member. 9 guns were also seized, and these new numbers bring totals to 465 arrests and 68 guns recovered since the sweeping operation began.
A man charged with torture and threatening police pleading guilty in a Kent County court. What he faces as sentencing was laid out. And new video released of the attack at a Traverse City Walmart. Why police say the disturbing footage is a key element in the case against the suspect.
And it's a cloudy start to our Tuesday, but I'll let you know when sunshine and cooler temperatures will arrive here in West Michigan.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Riley Mack. These stories and more as 13 on your side at noon starts right now.
News that impacts you and your community. 13 on your side at noon starts right now.
We have some breaking news that has to do with us here at CBS 19. Our parent company, Tegna, has entered an agreement to be acquired by Nexstar Media Group in a $6.2 billion transaction. Now, today's announcement is just the first step in the regulatory approval process. The deal is subject to regulatory approvals, and expected to close in the second half of next year.
And this morning, Nexstar Media Group, which owns Fox 31, has announced its plans to acquire 9 News' parent company, Tegna Inc., in a $6.2 billion deal, creating the largest local broadcasting company in the U.S. The merger is expected to close in the second half of 2026. Together, the companies will operate 265 TV stations across 44 states, reaching nearly 80% of U.S. households.
To a major deal today in the media industry involving KGW and our parent company Tegna, with competitor Nexstar announcing a deal to acquire Tegna for $6.2 billion.
Yeah, that would form the nation's largest local media company and put KGW and Coin TV, the CBS affiliate in town, under the same corporate ownership. If shareholders and regulators approve it, the expanded company would reach nearly 80% of U.S. households with a presence in 9 of the top 10 TV markets. Here's Nexstar's CEO this morning on CNBC.
Our goal is to become a big company, a bigger company, and hopefully be able to compete on a level playing field with big tech that is pervasive in all aspects of media.
The FCC and the Justice Department will need to approve.
Following breaking news, our parent company, Nexstar Media Group, is now in agreement to acquire Tegna Incorporated for $6.2 billion. That means the 64 television stations owned by Tegna in 51 markets would be under new leadership if the sale goes through. Here in Charlotte, that would result in Queen City News acquiring WCNC. This comes on the heels of an 8th Circuit Court of Appeals ruling just weeks ago to effectively erase the FCC's top 4 prohibition, which allows mergers such as this one to take place. Nexstar's chairman and CEO Perry Sook saying, quote, "The initiatives being pursued by the Trump administration offer local broadcasters the opportunity to expand reach, level the playing field, and compete more effectively with the big tech and legacy big media companies that have unchecked reach and vast financial resources." According to heads of the company, the deal is expected to close in the second half of 2026. That's when Queen City News would take control of WCNC in Charlotte. Nexstar is set to hold a conference call today at 10 to review the sale and host a Q&A.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.
After a long meeting with Ukrainian President Zelensky and European leaders, President Trump says the next meeting must be between Ukraine and Russia.
From the North Country's news station, 7 News at Noon starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Diane Rutherford.
And I'm Mackenzie Pyatt. Thanks for joining us.
A teen is in the hospital after a shooting in the West End. What police say they found there at the scene and what we know about the gunman. That's now at 7.
In Covington, the city is celebrating a brand new bike lane. How city leaders say it's going to improve safety and community connections.
From the station that's always local, always now, this is Fox 19 Now.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Megan O'Rourke.
And I'm Alexis Cruz. A first alert weather day when it comes to the heat. So let's go straight over to meteorologist Catherine Bodak with how we should prepare for this Tuesday.
You know, more of the same, much like yesterday.
From the station that's always local, always now, this is Fox 19 Now, Morning Extra.
We've pulled ourselves together.
We actually know we're on TV now.
Yes, exactly.
Hey!
Every night,
We begin tonight with breaking news.
News 10 is working for you.
There were big changes after News 10 investigated
Your first alert for what's next.
We have storms moving in tonight.
Uncovering breaking stories that impact mid-Michigan.
A rapidly developing situation in Lansing.
Asking tough questions.
How much will this cost families?
Checking facts and finding solutions.
It's simple advice that'll help keep you safe.
News 10, working for you. Weeknights starting at 5.
Parts of central Texas saw rain today and more rain chances in the forecast as we head into tomorrow. I've got the details in your first alert forecast.
A family member identifies a woman found in a submerged car that was pulled out of the Brazos River. Plus, ongoing construction on I-35 in Waco is causing headaches for drivers, and more traffic is expected in the coming weeks.
This is KWTX News 10.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Gordon Collier. Lauren is on assignment. A few showers popped up this afternoon in Central Texas. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Brady Taylor is keeping an eye on the radar. Rain in August.
We're on your side. You're watching News 19 at 7.
Thank you so very much for being with us. Tonight, the community gathering to honor the life of State Trooper Dennis Ricks. Ricks was struck by a box truck during a traffic stop and died last week from his injuries.
Reliable, accurate, local. WTWO, your local weather authority.
The news people, in touch with people, here on TV2.
Hello, I'm John Chancellor, NBC Nightly News.
And I'm Mark Allen, TV2 Eyewitness News.
News comes to us in many different forms. A story on Social Security in Washington can be important.
But so can a TV2 Eyewitness News report on the rising price of groceries.
So whether the dateline is Washington or Moscow,
Vincennes, Clinton, or Paris,
you'll see it all on NBC Nightly News weeknights at 5:30.
And on TV2 Eyewitness News at 6 and 10.
NBC News experience you can trust.
There are times that call for change. The new WCCB Charlotte. Our time is now.